Welcome to I'm Not Watching episode whatever number because I don't know anymore. Just because I haven't kept track. This may look like the same stuff we were wearing last time. Ignore that. You're probably not even thinking about it because I just drew attention to it. Ignore
Wardrobe malfunction.
You know what? Who cares? I like this shirt. I'd wear this shirt all the time if I could. Washers exist. Don't judge me.
During Zoom calls, you can have them change your clothes.
I did not know that, but that's impressive. Also, green screen. Who
New
cares?
feature.
I don't have green screen. Anyway,
Yeah.
today,
New
Toy
feature.
Story 2. Why? Because we wanted to. We already did Toy Story 1. If you haven't watched that yet, go watch it. Unless you don't care about Toy Story 1, then whatever. But you should. Anyway, I'm your host, as usual / always, Cabbage. My socials and everything are above me where to find me. And then, to my left...
Black Stang 1302. What is going on?
The White Sox throwing no-hitter yesterday. Alright, now...
Hello there.
General Kenobi.
Glad to see all of you have joined us. Anthony Meduzia at Tony Meduzia. And today's sponsor is Amazon. Please stop buying packages because I want to go home before 5 a.m. January is the next time I will be able to get off before 5 a.m. Please stop ordering your packages. Either way, we are here to have a great time. How's everybody doing today?
I was not ready.
Just Amazon today, guys. I'm working out with Bush Beer, and then they'll be calling me next week.
Also, funny reverse of usual. Today, Tony has the bad internet, and Jones has the good one.
What?
Well, my parents are now using the Wi-Fi, so I'm screwed. So.
Oh no. Oh no.
Flush the toilet. Here it comes.
All right, let's get a move on. All right, so we got first question.
Yes.
Is Bullseye the best sequel add-on character in cinema history? Jones, what do you think?
100%. I mean, who's he compared to? Lando Calrissian? I mean, come on. I can't think of any side character, sidekick that would be better than. I mean, we're not talking about an antagonist. We're talking about a borderline lead character, the lead character sidekick. I mean, just whoever created the character, John Bird, whoever it was. He should have. I hope he got a raise. That's all I have to say.
Maybe he did.
What I think, I mean, the best sidekick in history. Well, what category do you throw it in?
No,
Because
that's not what the question was.
No, it's. I mean, but that's kind of what you may
Best
say.
add-on character.
Like character added in the next
add-on
movie.
character.
Like who was it? Like in a series of movies, the best character added on into the movie.
Oh, okay,
Is that what you
okay,
mean?
now I understand.
Is that what you mean?
Yeah,
Jones?
I think that's what he means. Add-on character, like they introduced him second one. Oh, okay. Honestly, yeah, I'll go along with that. He's one of the best.
I mean,
Best out there.
I'm surprised you're not even saying anything about like Marvel adding literally a character per movie.
That is true.
No, sometimes 7 characters per movie.
How about the Justice League just introducing everybody at
Who
once?
is Gamora? Sorry.
Now Groot was introduced in the first Guardians of the Galaxy movie. Baby Groot, I mean, that is a completely new character because it is Groot's offspring, but I would count that as almost one and the same. This is a completely brand new DLC, if I must say.
They had to pay
$59.99
to unlock them.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, but see, the difference is, see, this is something only people who know video games are going to understand what I'm about to say. See, I'm pretty sure that, whatever his name was it Bullseye is like a CD Projekt Red DLC and not EA DLC, which EA DLC is just you pay for literally anything you want. It's like, oh, you need 5 extra things, $20 each for all 5. CD Projekt Red,
Yeah,
you get all 5 for like $30, but they're all quality content. CD Projekt Red, give me Cyberpunk tomorrow, please. I love you. Sorry.
Someone's still waiting for Cyberpunk. I am too. Don't worry. It'll come out by the time I'm getting married.
Am I waiting for Cyberpunk? Hang on. The controller, you can't see it, but I have the Xbox down there too.
Wow. Octum, are we predicting the time? Should we predict the time that Spengler's going for his third marriage, or we're just getting married when it's going to be released?
Second one. Anyway.
Okay. So I'll be married with 2 kids already.
All right. I have to answer this question after I went on my long tangent about DLC. If you hadn't said DLC, I wouldn't have had to say that. I mean, the thing is, I have no other comparisons, so it's hard to say. Fucking that.
Well, you said Marvel. You said I said Lando Calrissian. Those are the 2 biggest franchises in cinema history. Like Harry Potter introducing Cedric Diggory later on in the
okay, you
sequels.
know what? You're right.
Yeah. So I mean, like,
I forgot about him, but he's good. I mean, he's definitely up there.
Yeah,
he's definitely one of the best.
Yeah, Cedric Diggory would definitely be up there. Introducing Jacob in the second Twilight movie, that would be up there because that's a huge fan. Well, I'm just saying it's a huge fan, whatever. And there.
No, Back to the Future didn't do that. I'm trying to think of Back to the Future. What about the Dark Knight?
The Dark Knight. No, they introduced a new female lead, which was the same character. Harvey Dent, I guess he would be, but he was more of an antagonist anyways, so he wouldn't go under the same category as.
It's funny how we went from Cedric Diggory to Twilight because Cedric Diggory, played by Robert Pattinson, aka Edward
the new
from
Batman.
Twilight, / also the new Batman.
It's Robert Pattinson.
That's a good one.
Okay, it's acceptable. Can we get back on topic, ladies and gentlemen?
Yeah. All right, second question, because we have several more to go. All right, Jones, did you cry during Jesse's backstory song?
I have to say, to be completely honest, my eyes were not dry. Now, was it actual tears? No, it was more teary-eye. Like, you know how in football, I played football, if you got hit really hard, you just kind of, you'd pop up and your eyes were just kind of watery. You weren't crying. It's just, a natural reaction. And, like, it's that song is much like the movie Marley and Me. You're just sitting there, like, waiting for this dog to die, and when it does, I don't know how you can hold anything in.
I do have to agree with Jones. I was not full-blown crying, but it was an emotional song. I'm not going to lie. I did shed one tear.
I don't know if I cried.
It's a beautifully done song. Yeah. Whoever wrote it and did it, John Lester or whoever made the movie did it. It's a great song.
No, John Laddister. John Laddister.
I haven't spelled it. We all know. I was on the right page. Damn it.
Chicago Cubs pitcher, John Lester, ladies and gentlemen.
Bullshit.
You got to stop using the yellow pages as a reference.
Shut up, man. You know I can't read that. Google lied to me then.
Octum, how did you feel during Jesse's backstory?
See, again, it's been a while since I've seen these. I'm not someone who has gone back and rewatched these, so I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to think how Cabbage would think
it was a young girl. Yeah, it was a young girl that
abandoning Jesse.
Abandoned her toy for more expensive makeup as she grew up, and Jesse had to sit there underneath the bed, forgotten about and abandoned.
I probably would have.
And then was later dumped off at a garage sale.
I might have cried a little bit. I don't know. Hold on, when did Toy Story 2 come out? I have to know what era of my life
1997. 1997.
Toy Story 2? 99.
Wow.
99.
99, okay, yeah.
95. Oh, okay.
99.
I remember my grandma got it for me when I was like 2 or 3 years old for Christmas. There's a picture of me hugging my grandma while I'm holding the movie.
Yeah, I probably was a...
I think I got it on DVD. It was like one of those first DVDs that came out.
I probably was...
I got it on VHS.
Oh, I got Toy Story on VHS. I think I have two copies.
I think I had on VHS. I think I got teary-eyed. I don't think I cried. Don't think I cried though.
Yeah.
All right.
Next
question. Do you collect anything like Al with Woody's Roundup merchandise? Merchandise spelled with a U, not an E.
And you criticized me for bullshit.
I don't know who our backstage producer is, but he's really got to work out the kinks.
Who's our backstage
producer? We need
producer?
a new backstage producer. We are hiring, by the way, if you are interested.
We're hiring.
We're going to have our current backstage producer put an ad out for a new backstage producer.
Who's the backstage producer?
But he's going to have to run it by the team because we can't spell either.
I think I'm the only one here that has a coherent level of spelling.
Back to the question. I know, we're off topic.
All right. So anyways, do I collect anything like Al with Woody's Roundup merchandise? I gotta say, I used to when I was a kid. I collected glass root beer bottles. Like root beer. What else? Root beer, cream soda. Anytime you went to a restaurant and they gave you a root beer or whatever in a bottle, I used to take those home and whatever. But then one day my mom threw them out while I was at school. So anyways, but then today, I guess I do like going garage sale hunting to see like the old guys that are just trying to get rid of everything with antique tools. Some stuff that they just don't make anymore that's got a tremendous value, and they're selling it for like $2 a piece. So I would have to
say I would say yes to that because I collect a lot of NASCAR stuff. A lot of it. But the specialty cars from a NASCAR tire that I bought a couple weeks ago. Greatest purchase ever. Someday I'll make something out of it, but
someday.
NASCAR stuff. My future wife is going to probably kill me over it, but it's okay.
So is it just paraphernalia, or is it also merchandise?
Both. I do have every month I get shirts, and then I get stickers, and I got these hats that always come in. And I got the new one because after Kevin Harvick does retire in a couple of years, I'm got to go to Cole Custer because he's the young rookie, and he'll play along for a long time. But trust me, it's a lot of fun to collect all this stuff and get it.
I mean, I think for me, it's mostly just every now and I get some of these like mystery loot box things, and they got a bunch of video game stuff inside them. So mostly like some of the figures I get out of those. Like, for a while, I had on my dresser behind me that you can kind of see. It's dark. But I used to have, like, a whole, like, line of figures on there, but I had to move them so I could put other stuff on there instead and or use the TV.
Did you ever collect, like, Pokemon cards? Or
you know what? I did do Pokemon cards. I did Pokemon cards. I was a Pokemon card guy. I was one of those. I didn't do Yu-Gi-Oh! Too much, just because I didn't even know Yu-Gi-Oh!
I did do football cards when I was younger, but football cards have no value compared to baseball cards, and baseball cards have very little value. So
that is true.
Is it time for the next question?
I think it's time for the next question.
All right. Would you have jumped out the window to help Wheezy? I had no idea who you're talking about.
Backstage producer. Wow.
Hold on. I'm gonna call
the top.
I'm gonna call the producer.
Oh
no!
I'm calling the producer.
I think my phone. Who's calling me right now?
Okay.
Oh, you'll have to leave them a voicemail. They'll get back to you.
I will start again. Would you have jumped out the window to help Wheezy with a broken arm like Woody, or sat and watched like Buzz? Someone give me context for this scene, because I don't remember this scene.
It's one of the early scenes in the beginning, because this is how... I'm already on a roll, so shut. This is because it sets the rest of the movie. Because Wheezy got accidentally put in the bin to go to the garage sale, and Woody went out to save him, and then that's how Woody got kidnapped. So Woody did not want to see a toy get left behind, and so he put on his... He has the big balls, and he goes down there and gets Wheezy and brings him back. Saves Wheezy, but he's made the ultimate sacrifice.
Yeah, and then Al, who ends up being like one of the main antagonists of the movie, sees that his arm's broken and decides to get the
Plays it
guy that
off.
was playing chess. Yeah, the guy that was playing chess by himself in the animated short before A Bug's Life to stitch him up and give him a new
Okay.
arm.
Oh, yes.
All right. I have an idea of a picture of what I would do. But you guys go first. Which side would you have been?
What would I do even if I had a broken arm? Yeah, that's once again why Woody is the best character. I don't know why anyone would choose Buzz over Woody. Time and time, endlessly again, Woody is so selfless and just looks out for Andy because he knows that Wheezy is Andy's toy, and he's very loyal to Andy, wants Andy to have a tremendous childhood. When Andy's mom, so inconsiderate, just grabbing stuff for the yard sale to get rid of it, and then the owner
Your mom does
trying
that
to
too,
save
don't
one
worry.
thing. Yeah, but she tries to save one thing, and then she carelessly lets Woody get stolen. I mean, this is ridiculous. And who was watching? Buzz.
But the question is, what would you do? Not like your opinion of
I
it.
would jump out that window and help somebody who is a broken toy. Because me, myself, a broken toy, would go help another broken toy. Because if every broken toy helped every other broken toy, we'd have a lot less broken toys.
Summed it up.
And
I'm just gonna.
That's not just a metaphor.
That is not. Yeah. No,
We are all
I'll just sum it up. I'll get a 30-second answer. I'll save him. I'll get out there and get him. Got to rescue someone. Got to go do what we got to do to save the family.
See, the thing is, I know myself, right? I know myself. I'm a very passive person. So I'm not saying I'm glad that I choose this, or I think that's the right thing to do, but I have a weird feeling I'd end up sitting there and not do anything. Just because that's who I am personality-wise. Not because I think it's the right thing.
You're saying that Buzz is the lesser character of the two. You are agreeing to that statement?
No, I'm agreeing the right thing to do was to go rescue him. Yes, I'm absolutely agreeing with that. But I am saying, me personally, and knowing myself, I probably wouldn't have done that because I am a passive, non-confrontational person.
Yeah, I'm just trying to put words in your mouth.
I kind of figured that out, as you like to do.
He does that a lot.
Can you let me finish, man?
Some backstage producer we have.
Yeah, our backstage producer, our tech everything guy, and then our just panelist.
Yeah,
I guess. I don't know. They don't pay me enough, but it's okay.
None of us get paid.
Sponsorship. Our lead sponsorship.
Our lead sponsorship.
Every week there's someone new.
Right.
Don't. No.
So we all agree that the right thing to do would be to jump out the window and help.
Moving on.
Final question. My bad. I was looking at other stuff.
His OnlyFans account.
The side producer over here near me is trying to mess with me right now during the middle of this.
Oh.
So. No, I'm just getting weird. I'm just getting weird texts and shit. Doesn't matter. Anyway, who was the bigger antagonist, Al of Al's Toy Barn, or the biggest plot twist in animation history, Stinky Pete? I don't like the name Stinky Pete.
You know, Jones, if you don't mind, I like to go first here.
All of you.
I'm gonna go with Al because Al seals the deal with the greatest line because he's always pissed off when he has to go to work on a Saturday. Like, I had to come down here on a weekday, all the way down to my basement on a weekday. Unbelievable.
On a Saturday.
Unbelievable.
So that's what I love.
Let us not forget that there were multiple antagonists in this movie.
Everybody was out to get everybody.
Yeah, not just Al of Al's Toy Barn. We had Stinky Pete. We had
the steamroll pipe trying to kill him. And
wasn't weird...
the traffic cones, the whole traffic cone scene that has been done over and over again. I mean, Pixar set a precedent with that scene that every type of not just animation, movies, TV shows, they're always, using the traffic cones to go across the street and disguise themselves. It's happened, or like a little bush that moves closer to you. And Pixar animation set that precedent. And then what? Zorg? What's his name?
Zurg.
Yeah.
Buzz
Zurg
Lightyear's
as an
enemy.
antagonist. Yeah. The evil Buzz. With the utility belt. There's the Astro belt. And is that all the antagonists?
I don't know, man. You're the
What about the entire
the question's about two people and you're
airplane?
Every antagonist.
The airplane's taking off and they got to get out of there.
Yeah, that's kind of Stinky Pete, right? Because Stinky Pete forces them to go back into the boxes or whatever.
That is true.
Yeah, but anyways, I mean, they hijacked a freaking car to get away to steal Woody back from Stinky Pete.
The Pizza Planet truck.
Pizza Planet truck, yeah. So, anyways, who's a bigger antagonist? Since Zorg kind of blows as an antagonist, Zurg, sorry, he didn't even make the freaking question. I would have to go with Stinky Pete. I mean, when he locks the freaking vent. And literally,
I do have to say, can we get a tool check to see if he actually had the proper tool to lock that screw into place?
Hang on.
There's a pickaxe.
Apparently, a toy pickaxe has a Phillips head on. Apparently. This is news to me, and I'm a tool guy. So,
I know.
That's news to me. Maybe it's a one-off tool. I don't know.
Discontinued brand.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, it's not sitting on the Stanley shelf. I'll tell you that much. But anyways, yeah, I'm going with Stinky Pete because the whole tone and demeanor of the movie completely changed after Stinky Pete locked that air vent.
I'm with Stinky Pete because I feel like Stinky Pete was also more just like Big Al just happened upon. He was like a Woody fan or whatever, right? Wasn't that what it? I don't remember.
Yeah.
Like I'm trying to base off what I remember.
Yes.
But so he was
Woody's Roundup fan.
Yeah, he was an antagonist in the sense that he just wanted to take Woody. Woody's like, I want to stay with Andy, not wanting to go with Big Al. But whereas
showing that loyalty to Andy.
Whereas Stinky Pete was more of a no, you're staying here doing what I want. Knowing and is also a toy, so he understands. So he's sitting there going, "Yeah, I get you." It's like you're getting in that box, you're staying there, you're staying here. So he felt more of an actual evil deterrent that Woody would have to go up against, other than just Stinky Pete also got, or not Stinky Pete. Big Al got the guy to fix his arm, right? Or is that someone else?
Yeah, the guy that was playing chess by himself in the animated short before.
Yes.
A Bug's Life, yes.
Yeah, no. I'm going with Stinky Pete. Plus his name's also way more intimidating than Big Al.
I mean, Al is a good... I think Al was a pretty good antagonist, but I guess I could agree with you because it was more of a situational antagonist when...
he was trying to profit off the toys. He was selling them to Japan.
Oh, yeah. To the museum, right? Yeah.
In Japan. I don't know why Japan would want it, but...
Yeah, I don't either. Well, I guess no, Japan, they like cowboys out there. Wealthy Japanese businessmen.
Actually,
wealthy Japanese businessmen like
there is
like Western.
There's actually there's a very famous manga / anime that the guy who makes it really loves Western American, the cowboy West American. Mm-hmm. It's called JoJo's
There's a
Bizarre
market
Adventure.
for it. I would say.
And people love it. He even drew, I think, Clint Eastwood in the style of his manga. And it was so.
Oh
cool.
wow!
Hold on. Let me look this up. Clint Eastwood. Here.
The good, the bad, and the ugly.
Yep. Yeah. Or maybe. Yeah. If it was Clint Eastwood or something like that. But yeah. No, Japan sometimes does like these westerns. Because it's also funny because American studio makes a very good samurai game. Japanese studio makes a pretty good medieval game. Medieval fantasy kind of game. The
world is
Japan
the
does Dark
world.
Souls, and America just goes to Tsushima.
Big fan of fantasy. Hey, stay tuned for our videos. All of our videos so far that we've done, movies that we've done, has been on Disney Plus. We got Indiana Jones. We're kind of working on, but the first thing that's not going to be on Disney Plus that we're going to cover is the Lord of the Rings trilogy, the original trilogy.
Not the Hobbit.
I'm a huge fantasy fan.
Yeah, gotta watch all of those films.
I might
Maybe
just
we'll
watch those for
come back
reference.
to the Hobbit, but that'll be our
watch,
first
last
not
night.
Disney Plus
Yeah.
content. Disney Plus, we're still waiting on that sponsorship.
It's almost a couple
until that
days. I'm gonna call him next week. Don't worry.
You're gonna call
Yeah,
him?
we have to go elsewhere to Warner Brothers Studios because Disney Plus hasn't given us that sponsorship yet. So this
Warner
is to show
Brothers
them.
or Universal. They are both leading
And
candidates
if
right
you
now.
guys want other
So
If we get the Universal room, we get all of Steven Spielberg's films, and a lot of them are really,
yeah.
really good.
We're of the world.
So-
I'm kidding.
Oh yeah, and then we will come back after the Lord of the Rings, and we'll do all the Disney princesses, the original 6
Oh
Disney
my
princesses. But
God.
that's for another time. That's in the pipeline. So
Yeah. Also, if you guys want
We're gonna need a
anything-
guest analyst on that one.
I can't
We're
finish
gonna
an
need a
outro.
guest analyst.
Probably. I mean, any of our friends who ends up watching these things, you guys want to be in, I know sometimes we just kind of keep it between usually the three of us and, one other who doesn't want to do things for we have not had a talk with him yet. That's besides the point. But other people, if they're interested in some things we're talking about, you want to come in? Go ahead. We'll get you in on it. That's fine. Work it out with one of the three of us. Anyway, I think that's going to be it. This has apparently been going for a half hour, so it's already 15 minutes longer than our
We blew that time frame.
Okay, I also blamed
Yes!
I blamed a little bit on Mr. Alright, between Big L or, Stinky Pete has to list off literally every antagonist in Toy Story 2 for like 5 solid minutes.
That added.
Oh, wait.
Just end the video, man. We're done. We're done.
Wait, someone's calling me. Alright, anyway, that is the
That's
end.
enough. That's enough.
Hey, I'm trying to do the outro.
God.
We do the outro.
Time management skills are great here.
Yep. Alright, thank you all for watching. This has been Toy Story 2. Somehow sometime 15 minutes longer than Toy Story 1. Don't ask why. We'll do Toy Story 3 and 4 at some other point. Don't know when, don't know where, but it'll be done. And if you guys want to see any other things, feel free to let us know. Topics, ideas, we're always looking. I know we usually have a bunch between us, but sometimes if people want something, we'll probably do it first. We want to make stuff you like, we also want to make stuff we like, especially if it's, if it works out both ways. There you go. So, be sure to follow us on social medias, everywhere like that. We'll see you guys next time. Adios.